What is up, all you elementals out there? This is Remnant Elementor. I am joined by...
It's the YoungSamurai, the guy that doesn't do live videos anymore.
Yeah, mostly live streams.
Yeah.
And I brought Samurai good an idea. We're both fans of the show DeathBattle, correct?
Yep.
So, in honor of the finale of Season 6, which ended a few weeks ago...
Yeah.
We've
decided... Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
We decided to do our favorites, our least favorites to favorites matchup. And we each have our own separate lists, mind you. It's not like it's not like other channels where they have the same
list.
Yeah.
We both kind of chose our own lists as kind of... Well, we didn't tell each other what we have, so...
Yeah. So, and this way we could discuss it maybe for a longer video than normal. Who knows?
If you guys like it, tell us.
Maybe we could do it for the finale of Season 7.
And we'll have a little bit better planning.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, you ready? Oh, fudge.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, so who should go first? Me or you?
It's you, because you started this whole thing, so...
Number 16 for me, since there were 16 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
My number 16 is actually Captain Marvel versus Shazam.
Interesting choice.
The reason being is because it's another Marvel versus DC fight where DC is really OP against Marvel.
Yeah, I kind of get you on that one.
And especially with Shazam.
Where he's essentially a kid with infinite power.
Yeah. That's what my explanation. Because it's
for me,
number
sorry.
Yeah, number 16 for Samurai is...
Remnant, don't hate me for this. Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. I can hear the Remnant rage over there. Okay, there's a reason for this. It's just the Salt just kind of made me go, I just don't feel this is even a good idea anymore. It's kind of my version of... It's kind of your version of Yang versus Tifa. If the correct character wins, everyone hates them. If the fan favorite character wins, everybody hates it.
Yeah, I guess I could get you there.
I just didn't care too much about it at the end. I was like, Green Lantern's gonna win. There's gonna be salty fanboys about it.
It's DC.
Yeah, DC's powerful. And everybody always bitches about, oh, but Alien X would wipe him out. No.
I love Ben 10, but there's just some things you just can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's our number 16s. My
number 15.
Number 15 for me is Aquaman versus Namor.
We have very different lists.
Yeah, it's another Marvel versus DC fight. It's like the same thing with Captain Marvel versus Shazam.
This one you might be a bit surprised by, given my love for one of the series. Dragon Zord versus Kiryu.
Really? That's low on the list?
For me, yeah, because it was just like... It was when the animation kind of felt a bit awkward to me.
I thought the animation was pretty good.
It felt awkward to me because of... It's probably just from me seeing like Megazord versus Voltron. That was kind of cool. And Tiger Zord versus
Gundam Epion.
Gundam. Yeah. It just felt the worst of those three.
All right.
And you already know the result. It's another gut punch to freaking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
They cannot get a win for some reason.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
And we're basing this off our own opinion, guys, just to let you know.
So don't complain in the comments section.
Yeah, please don't. Okay, you're going to be surprised by my number 14. Deadpool versus The Mask.
Ooh.
Reason...
Let me guess. I have a guess, but go on.
What's your guess?
My guess is because of the fact that the result was just obvious by the end of it. By the end of it all.
Yeah. And I'm fine with Deadpool finally getting a loss, but I want him to get a loss legitimately. not just for a cop-out, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's my reasoning why it's number 14.
And number 14 for me, Captain Marvel vs. Shazam.
Alright, what's your reasoning on that placement?
Honestly, I liked it more for the fact that it was the, for all the comedy elements that were involved in it.
Yeah, I guess that's a redeeming factor.
The only thing is that, like you said, it's another Marvel vs. DC fight where Marvel gets their ass handed to them.
Yeah. It happens so often, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Number 13.
My number 13 is actually Black Widow versus Widowmaker.
I'm actually a bit surprised by that.
I'm not saying it was a bad fight. I love it, but there was just many more fights I love.
I get you.
It was a good animation, good style, and a really good choreography to the fight. I have nothing bad to say about it. It just
with me. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it just whatever.
Number 13 for me. Again, this might be a surprise given the fact that I love one of these series. Weiss versus Mitsuru.
Oh.
The fight was fun, but it just felt more like a way to kind of appease the fans that are pissed about Yang winning against Tifa. And also, even though I looked at it, it didn't seem like they killed off Weiss. They just kind of let it see, like, I don't know, like Mitsuru stabbing her. We just didn't see any blood or anything, so.
Yeah, fair enough. But it just shows you how freaking powerful Persona can be.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Number 12. The Mega Man Battle Royale.
Again, that's actually surprising to me, but you're gonna find out later why.
The reason why the Mega Man Battle Royale is that is because I'm not really a big fan of the Mega Man games. I never played one, and I just know about the character. That's just it. I just really didn't have a good knowledge of the character because I'm not really a fan of Mega Man.
The difference with me is I actually have played Mega Man games, so.
Yeah, I haven't. I think the only time I kind of played Mega Man is Super Smash Brothers.
Nah.
That's the closest I'm getting to Mega Man.
Number 12 for me. All right, you mentioned this one earlier. Deadpool versus The Mask.
Reason being?
Well, again, yeah, the fight was pretty much already. It was pretty much like obvious when they word go that I saw. But the only difference with that one for me, I just like the fact that there's all the comedy elements in the match, like the animation gets cut off like midway through, and it's like,
gosh, we're in the storyboard.
Storyboard, come on! And then they just start trying to find ways to make money.
Yeah. Okay, I have to agree with you there.
Number 11.
I don't know if you're going to hate me, but I chose Sasuke versus Hiei.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Reason being, I really didn't think, I knew nothing about Hiei, honestly. Seriously nothing. I didn't even know Yu Yu Hakusho was a anime.
Yeah, on the other hand, I did, so.
Yeah, and good. And also, I learned something new about the fact that Sasuke was actually based off Hiei. So it's also part of the comments as well, I guess. Saying, but it's not mostly the comments. It was good,
okay.
But I feel like Sasuke could have done a little bit better.
I get you.
Alright, number 11.
Oh wait, for me, it's Mob versus Tatsumaki.
Ooh.
It was kind of it's one of those fights where it's like, I liked it, but there was more that was above it.
Yeah, it's just yeah, because there's episodes that you like, but there's more that you more like.
There's more that were better, in my opinion.
Yeah. Made sense.
Number 10.
We're top 10, folks. My number 10 is actually one of the, I had to say, one of the funniest death battles of season 6. Wario versus King DDD.
You know what? I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit, even though we're kind of on the talking point. Number 10 was also Wario versus King DDD.
That was your number 10 as well?
Apparently we're on the same wavelength about that one, at least.
I just put it there because it was just funny. They had a backstory and everything.
Yeah. And also it was like that, I think two of the minions in the crowd, they looked at their now demasked bosses. It's like...
Wait, what?
Wait, what? They're the same person?
Yeah. And especially the way it ended.
It was just like... I think it was like...
And what Gordo, what Boomstick said, remember?
I think so. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I put it at number 10.
Awesome.
Okay.
Number 9.
Number 9 for me is Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon.
Really?
And like I said with Black Widow vs. Widowmaker, it's a fight I like, but there's other fights I like more.
Okay. Number 9 from...
The reason why I put Johnny Cage and Captain Falcon is because people write about in the comments, it's a fight we never knew we wanted. It's just like a random matchup that you'd never think of. Which I kind of like.
Number 9 for me, Aquaman versus Namor.
Okay.
This was one of the more entertaining fights of the Marvel vs. DC SmackDowns.
And it was the beginning of season 6.
They started off pretty strong, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's mostly the fact that I just like the fact they went underwater and started brawling there.
Well, of course, they're the, you know.
Yeah. They're fishermen. What do you expect them to do?
Yeah.
Dinner's on the king tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Number 8. My number...
What'd you get?
Number 8 is actually Dragon Zord versus Mechagodzilla.
Okay, I want to know why you play rank this high. Because I ranked this thing low because I just didn't like it. I just didn't like seeing
I thought the animation was pretty good. I just thought the animation was pretty good. They gave some solid details about each franchise.
It just sucks that Dragon Zord had
the only bad thing about it is the Power Rangers lost again, but I'll agree there. But it was against like the ghost of the King of the Monsters. What do you expect?
Number 8 for me, Aang versus Edward Elric.
Ooh.
You see, like, even though it was kind of weird seeing Aang kill somebody,
they do explain it in the episode. He is a pacifist.
They know he's not meant to kill, but
DeathBattle gets rid of all morals to kill. Remember?
Yeah, it's the point. I think it was actually like, it even said that once he went all out, it was essentially.
Yeah,
that was the button for the kill.
The Avatar state is not something to mess with.
And essentially, it's a guy that bends the elements versus a guy that can only bend like solid stone.
And transform certain things into other certain things.
Yeah, essentially, alchemy's limited. Blending is not.
Okay, number 7.
All right, what's yours?
Mob versus Tatsumaki.
You're a bit different from me because you ranked that higher. I ranked it lower.
The reason being, I knew nothing about either of those two. Literally nothing.
And yet you're ranked one higher than... And you said earlier, I think it was the Mega Man Battle Royale. You ranked that low because you didn't know them.
That's because they're well known because of the video game. But Mob versus Tatsumaki, there's some people I haven't heard through any other people.
Interesting.
And I honestly I want to try to get into their animes, but I don't know if I ever will. But I want to try.
Number 7 for me, Ganondorf versus Dracula.
Oh.
That one was a pretty awesome fight, even though the animation was kind of weird, I guess you could say.
It was one of the best. It was one of the best animations I think of season 6.
And it's also that oh shit moment at the end for Ganondorf. He's trying to rely on that Triforce power, but it's failed him. Yeah. It's not there. It's like, what?
So is that
right? You're not a man. You're just a pig. Let me hear you squeal. Whee!
Yeah, fair enough.
It's one of my favorites. That's why it's ranked in essentially the upper half.
Yeah, we're in the upper half basically. Okay, number 6. This is where it gets nostalgic for me. Weiss versus Mitsuru.
I kind of figured you'd rank this one higher. I just kind of took mine out of it.
What do you expect? It's a show I love to watch versus the game series I like to play. What do you expect? I can't say anything else. It just any animation was pretty good. Showed off all their abilities. And
also there's one phrase I do love though that just came back to my mind. It was something about Weiss how's that, Ice Queen?
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
That's why I laughed at that, honestly.
That's what it feels like. Weiss finally gets to know what it feels like to call someone else an Ice Queen.
Yeah, I just found that funny.
Number 6 for me, Black Widow versus Widowmaker.
Why rank this one high?
Honestly, I just like seeing essentially a gunfight between two femme fatales. Plus, you just see freaking Black Widow shove over, not even necessarily shove over, but let a Ferris wheel get shot out and just start rolling. And that's the ending. Widowmaker. I can survive anything. Really? Let's test that. Yoink!
And there goes her head. All right.
Number 5. Top 5, people.
Yep, top 5. Aang versus Edward Elric.
We both rated this in the top 10. You just rated it in the top 5.
Yeah. Reason being, it's another nostalgic because I love to watch Aang. I watch Avatar: Last Airbender every episode. I did watch some of Legend of Korra, but it's just more fun to watch Avatar: Last Airbender and see Aang finally get some screen time.
Number 5 for me, Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon. This one was more or less about, I think it was more like just seeing this fight go down. Again, like you said, a fight that no one knew they really wanted.
A matchup that never crosses the mind.
Yeah, and it just seeing freaking Captain Falcon go all out on freaking Johnny, and Johnny's just like, ah!
Yeah.
It was also fun just seeing Johnny try to fight back, but it just ultimately proved futile.
All right.
And Falcon, pounce to win. There can only be one.
Yep. Number 4. You might be surprised because you ranked this at the bottom. Ben 10 versus Green Lantern.
Let me guess. Nostalgia took over.
It was Ben 10. I watched it as a kid. It was fine. I don't care. As long as you got to see him fight, even though Green Lantern did win, I'm just happy I get to see someone I know personally in a death battle.
I get you. And this one, I think you ranked. I don't remember which one you ranked this one at, but Sasuke versus Hiei.
I ranked that 11. I knew you would put that up there.
Just the interesting bit, we ranked each other's a bit lower than the other.
Yeah.
With me, it's like Sasuke and Hiei. I didn't watch a lot of Naruto, but I did watch quite a bit of Yu Yu Hakusho. I even say that's one of my favorite animes.
Yeah.
And I think I told you this before, and I'm going to tell this to the crowd. I once, right of a friend of mine's fight, Strunton. I think he's also one of the researchers. Well, he became a researcher later. after he wrote that fight. But he wrote a fight of Hiei versus Sasuke, and I actually think the result was the same. So I was kind of expecting walking into it that it was still going to be the same way.
All right.
So it was like I knew I was going to see Sasuke and Hiei. I know it's going to get a good fight. I was walking in there, kind of feeling safe with my favorite character coming out on top.
All right. Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of Naruto either. I just knew him a lot better than I did Hiei.
I get you.
We're in the top 3, folks. Top 3.
Number 3 for Remnant is
Ghost Rider versus Lobo.
Really?
Yeah. It just for one reason, Marvel finally broke a streak of DC. Because it just, for me, Ghost Rider, I like Ghost Rider because I've seen him in some of his shows and some of his movies. He's a pretty awesome guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, and knowing how powerful he is, it's just like, woo boy.
Number 3 for me, the Mega Man Battle Royale. I think you rated this one down at the bottom.
That it was number 12.
Still near the bottom.
Yeah.
For me, I just like seeing freaking all 5 of these Mega Men go head to head, seeing which one was gonna come out on top. And also, it's just that oh crap moment from Volnut when like everyone else is charging up their black hole weapon.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh no.
Oh, fun fact, they actually chose those specific 5 Mega Man because of Mega Man's final smash in one of the Smash Bros. Game.
So it was essentially seeing which of the 5 final smashes was going to win.
Yeah. That's how the fight came about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Number 2.
Okay, I got 2 fights left. Mine is actually Ganondorf versus Dracula for number 2.
We both rated these in the top half in the top half. I just rated it a little bit lower because everything else was I thought was a bit better.
It was one of the best animations by far, I have to agree. It was made, I believe, I don't know what it was made in, but it was made in something else other than the U's.
It was Source Filmmaker, I think?
Yeah, Source Filmmaker, which looked amazing, honestly. Hopefully they could do more of that stuff, because that honestly looked awesome.
Probably because they knew what everyone else what they were doing with that thing, so.
Yeah. And it's just the fight itself, it's another fight you really didn't expect, because I really didn't expect it.
Mm-hmm. Number 2, you might be a little bit surprised about this, because I think I told you which 2 I have in my top 10. Yeah. I think you know which one I'm going to rate now. All Might versus Might Guy.
Okay, reason.
I agree. It was probably one of the better fights that was in that season. I just do not... Again, like I said, I didn't really watch Naruto growing up. I know only All Might via hearsay. So, just seeing these 2, it was amazing. I just felt like I liked the one I rated at number 1 just a little bit more.
I know which one it is, and you know which one is mine.
Yeah.
Good.
Number
1. All Might versus Might Guy. It was one of the best, most wholesome death battles of Death Battle history.
The friendliest bout to the death ever.
Even through the fighting, they complimented each other so freaking much.
It made sense for these 2, though.
Yeah, and I'm glad they stuck to both their characters throughout the fight.
Even though, they let Might Guy essentially kill himself by the end of it.
Yeah, but they did say he probably doesn't even need the 8th gate to honestly beat All Might.
They just want to do it just for funsies.
Yeah, for the video, but it's just like All Might versus Might Guy, best season finale to date.
I am gonna say this though. I'm pretty sure that by the time this actually happens, by the time they actually both passed away, I'm pretty sure now they're both up in freaking the afterlife, just still duking it out.
Possibly, yeah. I've seen some comments saying that.
Yeah, they're still duking it out in heaven. And number 1 for me, Ghost Rider versus Lobo.
Now I'm interested. Why rank this number 1?
Honestly, I just like seeing these two go head to head. And it was just a destructive power between these two that just made it more interesting to me. Like, for example, like you saw how it all went down. Like, I think it's at one point Lobo tried to gang pile on Yes, I know. You're gonna make fun of me in the comments for saying that. They tried gang pile on Ghost Rider.
Got all blown away.
You will all die screaming. Just burns them all to ashes. Just one, but one still standing, just long up. Eat this, you bastards!
Yeah, which.
And I know that's become a phrase of yours now.
Yeah, a little. I say it every now and then.
Yeah, and it's just the fact that it was the fight that ended that I really loved. It's just like, Lobo of Sarnia, your sins are innumerable.
Yeah, it proves that Lobo is freaking strong, but Ghost Rider just
didn't have the
more powerful.
He just didn't have the
tools necessary.
Yeah, he didn't have everything he needed. Like, he was still tough enough to go with him for a while. It was just once Zarathos came out, it was pretty much game over.
Yeah, and it proves that Lobo can be killed.
Even if you have to essentially destroy his soul to do it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our list, everybody.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here, you bastards.
If you have any opinions on the death battles, let us know. I would like to hear what you guys think of it.
Ramnet, where's my car?
I don't know. So if you guys have any opinions, just let us know. I'm open to opinion. Are you?
Yeah. Just let us know if you think we were wrong or right. Not that we care, but
it's anyone's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I hope all your mentals enjoyed this. I guess top 16. If you guys want, we will do basically a top 20 of next season's Death Battle.
Or whatever, how many there is. Or maybe we'll do a top 10 of our own favorite Death Battles.
Of all time?
Yeah.
Yeah. They said they'll be doing 20 episodes in Season 7.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. Hope all you enjoyed. See you all next time. Bye. Peace.